Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Rob Potato, and here we are, finally bringing to you episode 59 of Fallout New Vegas. This is going to be a two-part kind of episode. I'm hoping in last two episodes, 59 and 60, can be roughly an hour long. It's going to be all the end game stuff that's going on here. I mean, let's just launch right into it. Remember where we left off here as I gather my bearings. I was looking back, episode 58 was when we were with Caesar. Yeah, I think we killed him in his camp and everything. I think we activated the Securitrons and stuff, and it's like we're just at that final stage. And this game's been holding me back from doing other things. I don't want to start a new series of stuff. Oh god, look at all the stuff we found. I forget even who's our companion that we had. Why are we so slow? What we got on us? Ballistic fists, the camera, displacer glove, golden gloves, the mysterious magnum. Oh, I remember this. Love that. Victor, I think we've bought everything we can for this. My light on? Yeah, the game's just dark. Weapon trunk, what we got in here? Empty. Where were we storing things? Okay, let's look at the quest log too and see. Report back to Mr. House. Deliver the platinum chip to Mr. House. Kill or disable Mr. House. See Colonel Moore at the Hoover Dam. And if you continue to work with Yes Man, the Answer will no longer accept your help. Oh gosh, I kind of went into this forgetting. I know we helped the cons. We've basically made friends with everyone. If I remember correctly, like, oh, we got Arcade Gannon and Rex down there. Oh, God, we're at that final point where it's like you gotta make a decision. What do we got in here? Some ciggies? I don't remember where I put anything. Let's put on the little radio. There we go. A nice little bathroom. I mean, that's a weird toilet. That's a prison toilet right there. No seat, cold steel. Like, what? I don't remember what we were doing. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you go a few months without posting a video. That's like I said in that little Fallout Shelter video I put out, is that, you get other things. Stuff happens. I've been working a lot, but recently the hours have been like cut. They've been doing real weird stuff with their hours. Like now it's gonna be like they're open till 8 Monday through Friday, and then 9 on Friday, 8 Monday through Thursday, 8, and it's like the weekends like 7 or something, or 8. I don't even know. I have no idea what they're doing. I'm just trying to look for. Where was I storing things? Like, where was I putting everything? I don't remember. What do we even have on us? Do we have all our stuff on us and that's why we are overweight? Oh, I think that's what it is. I think that's why we don't have, or like we got all this stuff on us. What weapons do we have? Where were we storing things before? Novak. That's what it was. We were storing things at Novak. I think what happened was I just bought all the stuff here. Alright, you know, let's go to Novak. What do we got? We got buff out.
Where to, partner?
Head down to the casino. Let's just go to Novak real quick. Drop off a bunch of stuff. Where are Arcade, Ganon, and Rex? Because that's who we have with us. Oh, here they are.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops?
Who are you?
Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you. Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses.
The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Oh. Hold on. Let's see if I want to get those caps. Which was the barter?
Have you reconsidered our offer? Ah, I see. I suppose I can give you some Great! I'll have the medical supply. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's... You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but...
Okay, we could do that real quick. The buff out won't wear off immediately like that. I think I know where that is. It's in the, you know, penthouse. And then... Let's see, it should be...
Enjoy your time.
It should be like a terminal or something, I think. Unless it's just pointing me back to the door. Oh, is it in the casino? What's the cocktail lounge? Huh. You know how much money House could be making? Even more money he could be making if he, like, let people in this place? So I feel like I never really go in this place. I don't know what people do with mods for this stuff, because, you know, like to put people in here. Personally, oh, what's this? Oh, personally, I'm not interested in playing this game modded. I think you gotta do like maybe the Nexus engine or whatever. Oh dear, C4. I think 230 is the max you can do. Let's drink that. Oh no, 250. I think 250 is the max. Alright, well, let's just do a little look around here. Makes you wonder, like, did anyone ever step foot in this casino even before the war? Okay, let's get back on track here. We're losing focus. Casino. I think I remember it's a computer down in here. I hope the video quality's pretty good. It's been a while. OBS updates and stuff, and it's like sometimes you can't even guess how it'll come out. I hope my settings aren't bugged out and whatever.
Hey, if you've been able to bug Miss... Good to hear. But it looks like the bug is... It looks like House has some kind of countermeasure in place to prevent eavesdropping on this network. We'll get through eventually, just not today. Here are those medical...
Cool. You gonna come with me? Where's Rex?
Lead the way.
Okay, let's go to our... There's Rex. Let's go to our place in Novak, drop off a bunch of stuff, and then we're gonna decide what to do here. We gotta start making decisions. Gotta start making decisions. Buff out some beer. We're addicted to beer. That's okay. Are they both following us? No. Rex has gone missing. Here's where we were putting everything. Alright, so weapons. What were we even using? We were guns, right? I gotta see here. We're max level. Yeah, we were guns. And then I started putting things into other points and stuff. Okay. What gun were we using? Was it just the Gobi? Were we putting C4 in here? Yes, we were. Looks like we were using the hunting shotgun and the Gobi. And the Magnum. The mysterious man, that's a big one. We put grenades in here too? Okay, yeah. And low down. They know what I'm talking about. Let the blues come in, I'm moving out. And what's this? It's got all the miscellaneous stuff. We got 40,000 caps. I remember we cleared out the casinos. Now we gotta be very careful. One click of A while we're doing this and it's all over. The blues moving, I'm moving out. The use in buying a car if you won't buy gasoline. Ant nectar. That was nothing. Don't need that. That's a healing thing. I'm gonna find it. We don't need healing powder. Human flesh. This is... Oh, this is our drink cabinet. Oh. Putting food in here. Got a lot of Nuka-Cola. Of rum and Nuka. So that means the vodka in there. The fridge is where we kept the food. Did we put water in here? We need water. We do need some food. I guess we'll grab like those omelets. Grab like 2 casseroles. Just so we have food while we're... Cause I remember we are on like that difficulty where you need to eat and stuff. And anyone who doesn't play on the hardcore mode difficulty, you are a coward. Don't want to bother having to eat and stuff. Boo! That's what I say to you. I say boo to thee. Authority glasses. Were we wearing those? I don't even know. I know we used that. That's good. Oh yeah, we have Caesar's armor. Guess we don't need that. Will we look like Caesar if we put that on? As a member of Caesar's Legion. I forgot that's what we looked like. With our schnoz poking out our rebreather. Oh, let's put that back, because we don't need that. This should be like everything. Gotta go talk to this lady, the quack doctor over here, and quickly get cured of our addictions. Where is she?
You ever see one of those rangers in black armor? I wouldn't want to make one of those mad.
Dr. Ada Strauss. Ah, there she is.
What can I do for you? Hey!
Alright, we gotta go find where Rex is. He's not beneath the ground. I forgot there was like a command for that. Should be good on weight. Yeah, we're all a-okay on weight. So I think what's left is there's President Kimball. Is this?
What do you need?
That's a Kaiser guy. Caesar. Where's Rex? Oh, there you are. Come on. We did fix his brain. I remember that.
What's up? It could be better. If we can find a way to work...
Okay, yeah, he wants that. I remember we talked a whole bunch. Did we do the Enclave thing? We finished all the companions' quests. I think that's why we have Arcade Gannon with us, is because he's like the last dude. I think what we want to do is deliver the platinum chip to Mr. House, because I think we can kill him at like any time. I think that's like the best course of action for this episode.
Where to, partner?
Penthouse? Is that it? We don't... Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's save right here, since we've done a little running around. Let's talk to Mr. House. We'll turn the radio out. There's going to be a lot of dialogue. So, you know, if you're not in for that, you're just going to want to skip ahead, probably.
So, we meet in person, finally, so to speak. You did well at the fort. Kudos. I take it you've come to deliver the platinum chip? Fine. Give me the chip and
Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. Hold on. We're rubbing my hands together here. We're about to make some money off this guy. Let's see. What's the combo we want here? First, we gotta drink some water. Oh. Where's our water? Okay. You know, let's do the science, the salesman weekly, the party time mentats. That should bring our barter up to 50, okay. And then we have for apparel, charisma +1, so yeah, I mean that should be all we need to do for that stuff. We have the barter up, so I don't think we can max out more barter to get more money out of him. So let's save right here. Let's talk to him.
so we meet in person, finally, so to speak. You did well at the fort. Kudos. I take it you've come to deliver the platinum chip. Fine. Give me the chip and I'll pay you 4 times the delivery. Very well. 5 times your delivery bonus. Not 1 cap more. Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious. So very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made. Yes, so far as you've seen, all it does is change the picture on the Securitron's face screens from policemen to soldiers. But as you'll see, some things are more easily shown than told. Take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level, and you'll see what I mean. Don't worry, you'll like what you see. We have much to accomplish, you and I.
Wonderful. I'm going to turn off the radio. Just so get the full deal here.
Get closer to the demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now. The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Glassinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground and air targets at significantly longer ranges. And a rapid-fire G-28 Rescue launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have
Wonderful.
much to discuss.
Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the Strip. Why would I want to go to war against the NCR? They're my best customers. If their leaders weren't scheming to steal Vegas out from under me, I'd have no troubles with the NCR at all. The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the Strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups, while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam.
Okay. So let's ask him some questions here.
By my calculations, his death will affect the shape of the battle for Hoover Dam minimally, if at all. The Legion's aggression will outlive Caesar. Indeed, they'll try to take the dam as a tribute to his memory. Given a year, they'd have him deified. But by then, the Legion will be breaking down, riven by internal conflicts, a monster consuming itself. It's irrelevant. In the short term, the Legion is still monster enough that defeating it will make me look powerful indeed. What else did you want to discuss? Yes, of course. But refraining from those dietary practices is a primary requirement of their contract. They've been good to their word. Put together one hell of a resort hotel, too. From what I hear, I'd want to eat at the Gourmand every night, if I were ambulatory. What else did you want to discuss?
Okay.
Yes, I know. It was detected immediately and deactivated, let's see, 39.735 seconds after you planted it. You thought I wouldn't notice?
You mad?
The next step is to add the boomer's considerable firepower to my Well done. The boomer's firepower may prove an advantage when the battle for Hoover Dam comes around. Your next assignment would have been to investigate the Omertas, but you managed to foil their scheme before I could put you to the task. I should compensate you as though it were an official assignment, however. Wouldn't want to disincentivize your proactivity. Arrogance was their undoing. There might be a lesson in that. But moving on, your next assignment is to locate and destroy remnants of the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel.
This is where I have a problem.
The NCR nearly did the job at Helios 1 a few years ago, but there seem to have been survivors, unfortunately. Given the Brotherhood's fanatical views on technology, they can be counted on to oppose my regime. Please, put them out of my misery. We're talking about a coterie of bulging-eyed fanatics who think all pre-war technology belongs to them. They'll never accept my using an army of robots to defend New Vegas. While it's a fight I can win, I'd rather sidestep it altogether. You're absolutely right. You must have had run-ins with them, as have I. Since 2278, I've lost 5 roaming Securitrons near Hidden Valley. I didn't receive any clear video of the incident, but telemetry from the units destroyed indicates they were attacked with energy weapons. It's obvious that the Brotherhood has a base in Hidden Valley or thereabouts. Finding it won't be easy, but getting inside will be the real trick. From time to time, the NCR has assaulted Brotherhood bunkers. In 4 of the 6 incidents I know of, the bunker's self-destructed. I surmise it's standard practice for the Brotherhood to install a self-destruct system. It's consistent with their uncompromising nature. You might use that against them, or kill them another way. It's up to you. Return when it's done.
No.
Have you destroyed? Not surprising. Also, not acceptable. I didn't ask you to tell me what they were planning. I asked you to kill them. This was a waste of time. Go back to the bunker and destroy it. My directions have been clear from the start.
I don't want to.
Have you destroyed the... And why would you have done that? Success depends on forcing the NCR to rout from Hoover Dam. Does giving them a powerful ally in the battle make that more or less likely? Your assignment is unchanged. Have you destroyed the... A few questions. One of the followers of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Good luck planting a surveillance device here. What? Hoover Dam, of course. A hydroelectric dam. The NCR had it up and running at 50% capacity within a year of occupying the dam. By treaty, New Vegas receives 5% of its output. More than enough. What else did you want to discuss?
I feel like a child bothering their dad in like their smoking room or something fancy, just because how fancy he is.
It was a place of splendor. As magnificent as today's strip may seem, it's but a shadow of the neon paradise that was Las Vegas. I grew up not far from here, and though I traveled the old world extensively, I never found another place like it. By 2065, I deemed it a mathematical certainty that an atomic war would devastate the Earth within 15 years. Every projection I ran confirmed it. I knew I couldn't save the world, nor did I care to, but I could save Vegas, and in the process, perhaps save mankind. I set to work immediately. I thought I had plenty of time to prepare. As it turned out, I was 20 hours short. On the day of the Great War, 77 atomic warheads targeted Las Vegas and its surrounding areas. My networked mainframes were able to predict and force transmit disarm code subsets to 59 warheads, neutralizing them before impact. Laser cannons mounted on the roof of the Lucky 38 destroyed another 9 warheads. The rest got through, though none hit the city itself. A suboptimal performance, admittedly. If only the platinum chip had arrived a day sooner.
Imagine the timeline if it did.
The platinum chip was printed in Sunnyvale, California on October 22nd, 2077, the day before the Great War. It was to have been delivered by courier the following afternoon, but by then, the world had ended. The chip contained vital software upgrades, but not just for my Securitrons. Every aspect of the missile defense grid would have been upgraded too. Given that I had to make do with buggy software, the outcome could have been worse. I nearly died as it was. Software glitches set off a cascade of system crashes. I had to take the Lucky 38's reactor offline, lest it melt down. For nearly 5 years, I battled power outages and more system crashes until I finally managed to reboot my data core with an older version of the OS. I spent the next few decades in a veritable coma, but I survived, obviously, and eventually thrived. I've resurrected Vegas, spirit intact. What I need now is the ability to enforce my rightful claim. Not just against Caesar's Legion, by the way. In fact, the NCR is a more present and insidious threat. To enforce, one must have force, a position of strength. Years ago, when I detected NCR scouts roaming the Mojave, I could tell from their uniforms that these were no mere tribesmen. I knew it was only a matter of time before an army appeared to take control of the dam, and I knew my Securitrons wouldn't be enough to oppose them. And so I recruited the 3 families. Vegas belongs to me because I mustered enough strength to bring the NCR to the bargaining table. Indeed it was, and still is, but not without taking significant casualties. Would Kimball and Oliver have traded the lives of hundreds of soldiers for absolute control of Hoover Dam? Oh, yes. They weren't afraid of me. They were afraid of Caesar, that attacking me would leave them vulnerable to a Legion offensive. And so they negotiated, not out of the kindness of their hearts, as they tried to make it seem, because the calculus of power left no other choice. NCR forces were permitted to occupy Hoover Dam and establish a military base at McCarran Airport. Well, it used to be one. They recognized my sovereignty over the Vegas Strip and agreed to supply electricity and water once their engineers repaired the dam. Written into the treaty were provisions that the NCR do nothing to prevent its soldiers and civilians from visiting the Strip. That's how I harnessed the NCR to my endeavor. Their occupation has been the engine of my growing economy. The salient issue is that they will go to war with me if given the chance. There's just one reason why the NCR hasn't contrived some outrage to justify invading the Strip. Caesar's Legion. The final battle between those 2 armies is fast approaching. I can't afford to let either side win on their terms. Whatever.
Okay.
General Oliver's strategy, or tunnel vision, as I like to call it, has been to mass troops at Hoover Dam. He wants to outfight the Legion in a straightforward slugging match, and then, when they rout, pursue and destroy them in detail. A crushing, decisive victory of this sort would overshadow the tactical ingenuity of Chief Hanlon's defense 4 years ago, you see. A good deal should be obvious to you by now. I won't spoil the rest by talking out of turn.
Alright, let's see, okay.
New Vegas is more than a city. It's the remedy to mankind's derailment. The city's economy is a blast furnace in which can be forged the steel of a new rail line running straight to a new horizon. What is the NCR? A society of people desperate to experience comfort, ease, luxury. A society of customers. With all that money pouring in, give me 20 years and I'll reignite the high technology development sectors. 50 years and I'll have people in orbit. 100 years and my colony ships will be heading for the stars to search for planets unpolluted by the wrath and folly of a bygone generation. I prefer the term autocrat. I would rule as a chief executive. I would not answer to a board of directors or any other entity. Nothing to impede progress. If you want to see the fate of democracies, look out the windows. My judgment. I have no interest in abusing others, just as I have no interest in legislating or otherwise dictating what people do in their private time. Nor have I any interest in being worshipped as some kind of machine god messiah. I am impervious to such corrupting ambitions. But autocracy? Firm control in the hands of a technological and economic visionary? Yes, that Vegas shall have. What else did you want to discuss? They're a terrorist group, basically. Militant, quasi-religious fanatics, obsessed with hoarding pre-war technology.
He's not wrong.
All technology, mind you. You don't see them raiding hospitals to cart away auto docks or armfuls of prosthetic organs. No, they greatly prefer the sort of technology that puts people in hospitals. Or graves, rather, since hospitals went the way of the dodo. Because they're ridiculous. Because they gallivant around the Mojave pretending to be knights of yore. Or did, until the NCR showed them that ideological purity and shiny power armor don't count for much when you're outnumbered 15 to 1. The world has no use for emotionally unstable techno-fetishists. Just wipe them out, will you?
Alright, so there is essentially nothing we can talk to him about anymore. And I think our next move is to see Colonel Moore at the dam. So killing Mr. House will be activating this where, you know, we're helping Yes Man. Unless the Republic wants it. We gotta do the For the Republic for a little bit. All our work's gonna be at the Hoover Dam. We do gotta go to sleep though. It's 8 p.m. Where's the snow globe shelf actually? We got a bunch of snow globes. I don't know where they put them. Because he likes snow globes. We're gonna hit a save real quick. We're gonna do a new save. Just in case. You know, something.
Ooh, suddenly I feel all tingly, and I find I've got a rocket launcher. Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring... In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it.
Did we find it?
How sweet of you to notice, Sugar. I've been upgraded to the Mark II software, and it's peachy having these high explosive weapons fully accessible. You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take them and put them with the rest of the collection.
Okay, I mean that's 8,000. Hoover Dam, Nellis, the Strip. Where did they put them? Curious. I thought he like displayed them. Had them displayed like in front of him or something. Will he mention anything?
Have you destroyed hidden value?
Okay. Kind of want my snow globes back. Oh, this is like his bedroom. We were in here. I guess the snow globes don't matter that much. You guys set to follow?
Lead the way.
Oh, that's right. We were gonna sleep. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's a foster cat we have right now. She's noisy. She's an old lady. She's 18 years old. Her name's Tinkerbell. And she has early stage kidney failure. She's just kind of here, almost like kind of hospice. You know. No, I don't think anyone's going to adopt her, really.
Those Legion elite troops are bad blood.
You know, unfortunate, but you know, she's got a nice little spot in the little kind of corner room we've got. Oh, God, and there goes the game. Hold on. Let me relaunch here. That's why we save. Let me make sure it's still catching the game. God dang it. Okay, I think it's still going. Hope it doesn't break just by going in here. Okay, no, good. Paladin Todd. Here's the Colonel.
I sure hope I get to meet President Campbell.
Good, you made it. I've been receiving reports about the savior of the NCR for a while now, and wanted to meet you myself. You've proven yourself especially capable, and right now I can use all the capable people I can get. Crocker gets handed the fluff missions that no one else wants to do. When people need something really important done, they come to me. Usually I dispatch one or more rangers to see these things through, but I'm a little short-handed at the moment. Think you're up for a real mission? Since the majority of my men are on assignment dealing with the Legion, I need someone to handle other matters that have arisen. Make no mistake, there's a battle coming, and I intend to make sure there are no loose ends when the time comes. One such loose end is a gang known as the Great Khans. Have you heard of them? Good riddance. We've had reports for years that they're the ones who supply the fiends with chems, but no one's done anything about it. In any event, no one will miss them. And I've got another mission for you. We've had some disturbing reports recently concerning the Omertas, one of the 3 families that run the Strip. Our intelligence has discovered that high-ranking members of the Omertas have been having clandestine meetings for the past several months. We haven't been able to determine whom they've been meeting with, but if it's Caesar's men, we'll need to act. I need you to uncover what they're up to and... Excellent. You'd think living in the lap of luxury and power would be enough for some people, but no. But we have other problems. While investigating the Omertas, what little I could on my end, I came across something much more sinister. Evidence suggests that Mr. House is planning to make some kind of move when the battle breaks out, and I'm guessing he won't be coming to our rescue. While we don't know what his exact plans are, my orders are to take no risks. I'm sending you to take Mr. House out of the equation. Any questions?
Oh.
Perhaps, but that's not my problem. Vegas is a nice place for the men to go on vacation, but it'd be an acceptable loss next to the dam. We've had reported sightings of Mr. House's Securitron spying on both NCR and Legion forces. Also, given a recent analysis of the sightings, we now estimate that Mr. House has at least 4 times as many Securitrons as previously assumed. He wouldn't show his hand like that if he weren't prepared to move. And neither the NCR or Legion can spare the troops to investigate. Which is why I'm sending you. Any other questions? To name a few things off the top of my head, expand his borders, get the NCR and Legion to wipe each other out, and seize Hoover Dam. Any other questions? Good, then you have your orders. See that Mr. House does not present a problem.
I sure hope I get to
Okay.
You know what?
Is there anyone we can, like... What is this? Just trying to see if there's, like, anyone we can talk to. Specifically. It looks like they're all just troopers hanging around. Didn't know if there was like an engineer or something that's like, I don't know, optimize the dam more or something. Get out of my way, Rex. Come on. God dang it. But I do. Oh.
Just as a warning, my covert bandaging skills are a little rusty.
Oh god, another crash. God dang it. Okay, well that's gonna be it then. Hope you guys have enjoyed. You know, it's almost an hour. And the next episode should be, so we're gonna try and launch again just to make sure. See where it left us off. It's pretty ridiculous, but you know, it's an old game. Just launch here. We do have the save at the lucky 38 in case, like, you know, it's all completely broken. Oh, it's another fixing. You know, I guess we don't really need any of that. Let's just get out of here. I remember Hoover Dam being kind of like this. You know, it's... Who's that guy? Oh, it's Mr. Fantastic. Let's see if we can jump down there.
Hello there, youngster. Welcome. Well, he mostly stays out of the way, which is a good thing. He'd probably end up doing some real damage if he tried to make himself useful. Right now, we mostly let him operate the switchboard for the intercom. Flipping switches seems to keep him pretty happy. You've got my ear. The power station, the dam, they're my babies. Well, I've been here since well before the first battle. I've ground my knuckles on so much cement in here, it is...
We'll talk about him later. I'm gonna hop out of here before things get any more buggy and whatnot. Even then, I gotta review the footage, make sure that it just doesn't, you know, it's smooth when it cuts out and whatnot. Just like the third crash. Alright, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all next time.